Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is going to be a part of my essentials series. So basically what I do in this series is break down different categories and the essentials that I think you need in your wardrobe for that category. So I have one on shoes, on tops, I think I have one on bottoms, and it's just a good way to kind of dive into fashion, especially for people who are looking to define their personal style more or up their fashion game, and it's really fun for me as well. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the accessory edition of essentials. So I'm going to talk about the pieces that I feel like are essential to my personal style and my wardrobe and are a really good starting point for making your looks come together, because accessories are one of those things that can make or break your outfit, and you can really put your personal style into your outfit with your accessories. It's honestly just a must-have to add these pieces into any look, I think, at some level. So I'm really excited to go over the things that I find the most helpful and useful in your wardrobe accessory wise. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so. And also, if you give this video a thumbs up, it means the world to me, and I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so feel free to drop any ideas you have below. If I miss anything in this video that you feel like is an accessory essential, you can also comment it down below. Maybe it will help someone else out too. So other than that, we're just ready to talk about accessories. For starters, we're actually gonna go over eyewear, and I do have a sponsor for today's video, so I'm so grateful to Key for sending over all of this eyewear, and I have a code for you guys. You can use Delaney20 and get 20% off of prescription glasses, blue light glasses, or sunglasses. And I'm sure you've heard of Key before. They have so many cute styles, so I am going to go over a few of my favorites, show you guys what they look like on. And I just want to say that eyewear is one of the most important accessories in my wardrobe. I have been obsessed with both like blue light glasses and sunglasses for a very long time now. They are essential to almost all of my looks and just a really good accessory to have on deck to add into anything. I also want to emphasize that figuring out the right shape and size of glasses is really important for picking out your eyewear and feeling confident in it and making sure that you're looking fashionable as well. You kind of just have to do some trial and error figuring out what suits your face and your personal style best. So I'm going to try on all of these Key sunglasses for you guys. This is a roundup of my favorite ones. So they have some frames that are a little bit bigger, which I think are perfect for when you're having more of like a undercover moment. You know, maybe you're out running errands, you don't want to run into anyone, or maybe you're just feeling kind of chic, you want to cover up a lot of your face because that's just kind of like a cool girl chic moment. And they also have some smaller frames, some that are a little more round, and then of course some that are a little more angular as well. And I actually like both angular and round glasses, so you kind of just have to try it out like I was saying. Some that are a little more edgy and unique, which I love these. I know maybe not for everyone, so you can always go with something that's more classic and more of like an easy style, or you can go with something a little edgier and more angular depending on your personal style and what you feel the best in. Or you, of course, can always do something a little more fun, whether it's colored lenses or colored frames. I think that's a really good way to just add in like a little bit of flair and pop to your outfit. And then I feel like a lot of people actually don't wear glasses if they don't have a prescription because they feel like, oh, they don't need them, or they look funny wearing glasses or something. But I have been wearing non-prescription or blue light glasses for years, even back when I was in high school, because I love the way they look, and they definitely can change up an outfit and add a little bit of detail, and just a good way to express yourself by adding in an accessory. So I love this bigger frame. You guys went absolutely ballistic for these on Instagram. I had so many questions about them. I love just like the neutral color. They're super fun. I wear them all the time. These are also available in prescription if you do have a prescription, or you can just get the blue light. And if you want to do something more fun, you can always do a pop of color here as well. You can do clear frames. There's so many things that you can do with the blue light glasses or prescription glasses, but I just feel like it's a good way to add in an accessory that a lot of people aren't thinking of. So whether you want to wear glasses just to brunch, running errands, if you're on a road trip, or if you want to wear some blue light glasses when you're working or running errands again, anytime, I feel like you can add these into your look, and it is the perfect accessory. So make sure that you guys have some good eyewear in your accessory game. And all of the glasses will be linked in the description box, so I will put them there with my code for you guys. Okay, next up for accessory essentials is just gonna be the category of jewelry. So I feel like for this, I will discuss my personal style and kind of how I like to wear jewelry the best. But again, it's similar to glasses in the fact that you're just gonna have to find what you feel suits you the best and what you feel the most confident in. For some people, that's gonna be very minimal jewelry. For other people, it's gonna be a lot of jewelry, and it's gonna vary in terms of what type of jewelry you feel the best into. Maybe it's dainty pieces, maybe it's chunkier pieces. So definitely just try to look into your personal style a little bit better and see what would suit that. So for me personally, I actually like to wear a lot of jewelry. So I always wear a lot of earrings and a lot of necklaces and rings, just because those are the things that I like wearing the most. My ear is pierced like 13 times or something, and I love to just layer a bunch of little gold earrings in there, and I wear like a big gold hoop earring every day. I feel like they just go with every outfit I wear pretty much. They are a little bit more on the edgy side and a little bit less feminine, I would say, than like a dangly earring or something that's like beaded or super gaudy. So I like that they're just sleek and gold and a little bit less feminine. That suits my personal style, so that's what I go with. For jewelry, I love layering necklaces. I mostly wear gold jewelry, but if you like silver, or if you like what is it called, if you like rose gold, whatever it is, just find your little niche and go right in there. For me, I love layering like a bunch of chains. I love necklaces that are super adjustable. So if you want them to be longer, you can kind of layer them around the other piece. If you want them to be a choker, you can do that as well. And I usually like layering a couple of chains, like maybe 2 to 4 chains on the top. And then I like to do with something with pendants that is a little bit longer, maybe mix just like 1 to 3 pendants on the bottom, depending on how you're feeling. I will do some rhinestones here or there. I feel like that's a fun way to kind of zhuzh it up a bit. But if you're more of like a dainty girl, you can do that as well, and maybe you'll do less layering if you're into dainty. I also really love beaded jewelry. It's been super big in the past couple of months, so that's kind of a fun way to add something in. And again, when you have a bunch of chains, it looks good with a beaded necklace. So kind of just find what works for you, but definitely adding a little bit of jewelry to any look can change it. Even for Clayton, he used to not wear any jewelry, and now we've got him like a very nice collection of jewelry, and it makes a night and day difference with his styling and his outfits to just have on like a chain, a couple of rings, some earrings, anything like that. It makes a huge difference. For rings, I also like to wear a lot just because I like the way it looks when I'm like looking at my hands. I like to have my nails done, so I'm kind of like more extra in that way. But if you want things to be really simple, you could just do less. For rings, I actually find that I have a bunch of pieces that are very sentimental. Maybe they are from a special occasion, Clayton gave them to me, or they are like family heirlooms that have been passed down. I have my mom's class ring on from when she graduated college. I have a ring that me and Clayton gave each other one year, and then just some random ones. So that's kind of how I like to go with rings. But if you want to keep it more simple, that's a great way to add a little pizzazz in your own way as well. And then I don't normally wear a ton of bracelets. Sometimes I do. For me, I like just having more like simple chain bracelets similar to the necklace layering ones. And I do love throwing in a watch too. So I feel like a watch is an accessory that maybe a lot of people are missing out on. I think there is so many styles of watches. You can do something really dainty, something more feminine. You can do something really bulky and more masculine. I love watches like that. You can do, again, like an heirloom or something vintage. This is actually my mom's watch that she got for graduating her doctorate program. And I think that it's just a good piece to have. It's very, what's the word? It's obviously very practical. You can tell the time with it, and it just makes you look put together and maybe feel more put together. So don't sleep on watches. A couple of other random accessories that I think are really fun is if you want to do like a belly chain with some low-waisted jeans or a bathing suit or something. Don't forget that you can throw that into some summer looks. And I also love anklets in the summer. I tend to do something pretty plain with anklets, just maybe like a gold chain, but I also love a beaded look or something a little more playful. And then lastly, I do love toe rings. I don't have any on right now. I haven't for a while, but I think that that's a fun way to add a little bit of flair if you're wearing heels or just like a summer outfit or something. So do not sleep on jewelry. Do not forget about jewelry. Don't forget to put it on with your outfit, because I swear it makes the biggest difference. And as far as where you can get your jewelry, there is so many amazing companies that I love their jewelry from. Most of them are women owned. A lot of them are small owned as well. I love Miss Oma. I've been wearing them for years. I love Monica Venator, really nice quality. I love Girls Crew. They are a small minority owned brand, female owned as well. The Sis Kiss, female owned small business. I have tons of their jewelry. Crowned is a small business that I love their jewelry, and I love Etsy for jewelry, vintage pieces again. Also, Bauble Bar I think is great. I get a lot of good pieces from there. You can honestly find things everywhere for jewelry. There's so many options and a lot of female-owned businesses in that industry and small-owned businesses. All right, next up, I'm going to talk about hats. This is something that I love accessory-wise too. I feel like it makes the look so many times, and it also can save you from like a bad hair day, and it can just change the vibe completely of a look. So typically what I like to wear for hats is mostly like baseball caps. I love something just kind of basic. Like I love the LA Dodgers hats. I love the New York Yankees hats, just because those are very classic looking hats. They come in a bunch of different colors. They have a ton of neutral ones that match every outfit, or you can do something that's like a fun pop of color with that classic logo. So this is a great way to style street style looks, or if you're just doing something really practical like working out but you want your outfit to like feel a little cuter, a little more put together, I feel like a cap just does the damn thing. So love baseball caps. I also love a trucker hat, which is similar to like a cap vibe, a little mesh in the back. It's just kind of like a fun, edgier, playful, gives me like a throwback 90s vibe. They've been so big for the past year, so really been loving those. I think that's a great way if it kind of fits into your personal style. If it doesn't, I think just like a standard baseball cap is a lot easier to blend into everything. Another type of hat that I love is bucket hats. I feel like this really suits my personal style because again, it's a little more boyish, a little more street style. It's youthful, it's kind of playful, and it's not super mature. I think it's just like a really fun way. You can wear it with like a dress and rain boots. You can wear it with a t-shirt and baggy jeans. You can wear it with a bathing suit. You can wear it all bundled up. I just think that bucket hats are actually extremely versatile and I love them. So if you've never tried a bucket hat, I highly recommend. Lastly, I love just like a cowboy hat or something, especially in the summer. I think it's a great piece to throw on. They've been trending this past year, so everybody loves those. Looks super cute with a dress as well. I don't really wear them in the winter. Sometimes I'll wear like a wide brim hat or something in the winter, but I've kind of transformed my style away from wide brim hats a little bit more. I still appreciate them and I still own them, and sometimes I throw them on when I feel like it suits the outfit, but generally speaking, I don't wear that type of hat as much anymore. So go ahead and beef up your hat selection on whatever you feel is best for you. All right, next we're gonna go over bags, and for me personally, I'm gonna go over the style of bags that really work for me and that I've found over the years I gravitate the most towards. This is basically what I love, but if you feel like you have different style, you're a little more feminine, you're a little more mature, you're a little edgier, whatever it is, do what works for you. But for me personally, I find that my most common type of bag that I'm obsessed with, that I wear all the time, every week with most style of outfits, is a little shoulder bag. And I mean, I feel like you guys have probably noticed in my videos as well, these are the type of bags I style the most. They aren't super big. They may not be the most practical, especially if you have like a bunch of work stuff, if you have kids, anything like that. This is pretty small, but I love the way these look stylistically. I feel like with my body proportions, this looks right, and it just matches the style that I'm always going for. So you can get these really, really affordably, and they don't have to be designer. They don't have to be anything fancy, and you can also rock the designer ones. So this one actually came off of another bag. I have a designer handbag video collection video if you guys want to see all about those bags, but it can be high end or low end, and I just find that I wear those the most, and they look great with like a dress, a sweater, jeans, t-shirts, honestly, everything and anything. I find that shoulder bags look good for me. The next style of bag that I like is something a little bit bigger and more chic feeling. So this is technically still a shoulder bag, but it's got a lower drop and it's just a little more mature and elevated looking. This is actually a low end one. I believe I got this off of ASOS last year, but it kind of looks like a Chanel bag, and that general vibe is something that I find is really easy to style. I like to wear something like this with maybe like jeans or even like a sweats look or something more more plain. I do feel like the shoulder bags are a little bit edgier and I like to wear them with more street style looks, whereas this is something like a little more basic and chic. Like simple and chic, maybe I should say, instead of basic. And then the last style of bag that I really like, especially lately, has been totes. I feel like, again, this is a really easy piece to mix into casual looks, which is what I tend to normally wear. So I feel like they just go seamlessly with like jeans, t-shirts, shorts, especially summer outfits. I think they're really good for, and this you can fit a lot into. There's a ton of space if you have a lot going on, you have kids, whatever it is. I feel like a tote is a better option, and there's so many different variations of it. I kind of like just like the basic grocery store looking tote, but obviously there's ones with like compartments and everything too. So I'm not a huge purse girl myself. I actually leave the house without a purse a lot of the time, but I do find when I'm trying to make my outfit more stylized, having a bag is perfect. So that helps you guys narrow down what kind of bags you need in your collection. And then the last category of accessories that I wanted to remind you guys of for making sure you have all the essentials and you're feeling put together, you're looking cute, is just hair accessories. So this can be so many different things, and again, I think you kind of have to find what fits you the best. So for example, I don't wear a ton of headbands. I feel like maybe they just don't look the best on me, but on some girls they look so cute. So if that's your thing, find the right headbands and add them into a bunch of looks. I love like a scarf in the hair, whether you're tying it into a ponytail or doing it more across the forehead, something like that is so cute. And I feel like a lot of people forget about hair accessories and they never like switch up their hair, they never do these fun styles, but it can totally make or break your look and add such a unique element. Another way is obviously just tying in little accessories to your hairstyle. So like these braids I'm wearing today, you can actually add little like clips into there, you can add the hoops, you can add beads. There's so many things that you can put into your hair that will really make you look stylized. One of my favorite hair accessories is scrunchies. They just really go with so many different outfits and they go well with the hairstyles that I tend to do. So I have a huge collection of scrunchies here. And I get these from all over. Jane Dottie Vintage has amazing scrunchies. These really big ones are from her. I also love the Lululemon scrunchies, and you can just get these like pretty much everywhere. I have one in every color because it's just good to have around and it can add so much to a look, believe it or not. So whether you're doing your hair in like a half up or a pony, or a bun, I feel like a scrunchie is just a really good addition to have. You can also do barrettes. You can also do barrettes, you can do all kinds of different pins, you can do bows in your hair. I just want you guys to remember that you can add these little things into your hairstyle that will make your outfit look more stylized. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, you can always drop them below. I love hearing from you guys, and thank you for watching.